Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We are just days, no, I'm sorry, hours away from the first presidential and maybe the only presidential debate this year between President Biden and former President Donald Trump. And, well, Trump just scored a massive victory. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you want to see Donald Trump kick Joe Biden out of the White House this November, smash that join button and become a member of this channel. Guys, this is, to me, a very important victory for Donald Trump right before the debate. Judge Juan Merchan in New York has lifted partially the gag order against him. Now, some of the gag order remains in place, and I don't understand why. The case is over. We're only awaiting sentencing now. But this judge has decided to keep it in place for certain aspects. But what Trump can comment on now is Michael Cohen, is Stormy Daniels, is Alvin Bragg, is the case itself. That's super important. And the reason it's super important is he's going to be asked questions about this at the debate most likely. And his hands were cuffed. Now they're not cuffed anymore. The former president is going to get to say what he wants to say, and that's so important. He's going to get to defend himself, though I would advise that he tries to steer away from these topics as much as possible. Don't make the debate about 2020. Don't make the debate about January 6th. Don't make the debate about your criminal cases. Make the debate about the border. Make it about Joe Biden's weak economic reports that have been coming out recently, and his job reports, about our horrible economy, about the ridiculous inflation. Keep it on topic. Don't let them steer you in a direction they want you to go in. I want you to watch this report on it, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
When he gets up there on that stage, Phil.
All right, Kayla Tausche, Kristen Holmes, thanks so much. Well, a federal judge just rolled back parts of former President Trump's gag order. That's ahead of his sentencing in the New York hush money case. CNN's Paula Reed joins me now. Paula, what does this actually mean for the former president?
Well, Phil, it means the former president can now speak freely about Stormy Daniels, Michael Cohen, and anyone else who testified in his New York criminal trial. He is also now free to speak about the jury. This was a little surprising, and even the judge said he was, quote, reluctant to lift this portion of the gag order because he said that there is still ample evidence to justify continued concern for jurors. But no one who served on that jury has come out publicly, and Trump is still prohibited from identifying any of them in a public arena. Now, large parts of the gag orders are still in place because prosecutors, for example, they're still working on his sentencing, which is currently scheduled for July 11th. So he still cannot talk about prosecutors, court staff, or their family. Now, you might be wondering, why is the judge doing this now? Well, the judge said, quote, circumstances have changed. He said that he crafted this gag order narrowly around the time of the trial to protect against certain extrajudicial statements that Trump would make. But of course, this move comes just 2 days before the CNN debate where Trump's conviction will likely come up. Now, the Trump team tells me they are still unsatisfied with this and call what's left of the gag order, quote, un-American, and they have vowed to once again challenge this gag order in court. Phil?
Timing is everything. Paula Reed, thanks so much. My panel joins me now to discuss. Look, first off, Trump saying that debating is an ad, it's like it's a vibe, right? Like essentially, like debating is a vibe. That's what you were talking to Biden about back in 20.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Like, sir, it's a vibe.
Actually, prep was just all vibes.
It's just all vibes. It's all vibes. 5 hours per day of vibes. So we know Donald Trump and his team are going to attack Biden on immigration. Here's what Trump said